Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's Charlotte facing Las Vegas. Tonight we're going to see two conference rivals go at it heading into this type of game, knowing that setup. What's your mentality?
Well, I think first and foremost, excitement. You're chomping at the bit to get after these guys because you're salivating about the opportunity to take down your rival. Nothing excites you more and gets the competitive juices going more than having a chance to take your rival down.
Absolutely. And it really reflects in terms of what that standing shows, too. You win against your rival. It's like 2 wins instead of 1.
Yeah, it does. It carries a little extra weight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Charlotte, Will Barton is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Tyler Johnson. And it's LeVert in at the shooting guard. And so here's Charlotte, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Johnson outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's LeVert. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Here's Bridges, and another three for Las Vegas. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
Now, here's Fox. Now, let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
For sure. I mean, they have to be ready to adapt. The only way to break down this defense is to show them a lot of different looks.
Bridges shot. Good.
Not only a jump shoot, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Barton outside. Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Chris. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Millsap. Charlotte trails by 4. Johnson in the corner. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Fox. And another three for Las Vegas. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first.
And, you know, for Nikola Jokic, I mean, the team is relying on him more and more now, and he's earned that kind of trust, and expectations are big every night. One thing he's got to get better at, though, is not getting down on himself when he makes mistakes. He's got to stay positive.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Gotta like the focus Millsap has. I mean, knows the defense is there, but concentrates on the rim.
Fox, no good. Charlotte trails by 3. LeVert the pass to Johnson. And Millsap slams it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Millsap up top, covered by Chris. Millsap with it, working on Chris. Clock at 6. Millsap finds Johnson. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, for a big guy, Millsap does a lot of things well, including passing the ball. Seems to up his assist numbers every year.
Here's LeVert, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Charlotte.
And, you know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Barton, no luck. For Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Giles, and that'll be 2 free throws coming. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, we've been waiting for it all summer, Clark. Opening night. What's going through the players' minds right now, just before the beginning of the season?
About time. These guys have been ready for this a month ago. But they're happy that there's no more waiting around, and now the games count for real. And they're focused on trying to get off to a great start.
Charlotte making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Got a piece of it. And now it's Giles running. He can go all the way. Bridges shot. Good.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Fox against Johnson. Pass to Bielitsa. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Charlotte trailing. Layman kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Dotson. The 3. Layman gets the bucket. Layman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Tell you what, the defense has to be kicking themselves. Just a step late there, and the shooter made them pay for it.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Fox has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3, and no good. Well, Las Vegas shooting an impressive 60% early. Mitchell outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Las Vegas lead.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
Johnson against Fox. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 8 points for Jokic.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Charlotte trails by 3. And the pass to Bielitsa. To the paint. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Here's Mitchell. That one's not going to go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And, of course, this is the first they've seen of this Las Vegas ball club since last year.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
Dotson kicks to Lehman. Dotson the pass to Baines. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Johnson. Smith outside. Left side, Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Baines with the block.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Well, Las Vegas shooting an impressive 60% early. Caruso kicks to Jordan. And Baines pulls it down.
Now, that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. It's not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both. And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Charlotte. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. From undrafted to $50 million man, Tyler Johnson talked about what it felt like when he finally hit it big.
I think when I finally heard that number, when they put the offer sheet on there and said $50 million, I mean, that's well documented that, I kind of got sick.
And credit Johnson's work ethic, Greg, putting himself in position to earn that big payday.
Great to see an underdog make it. And that's the kind of contract that truly changes your life forever.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
We've got DeAndre Jordan, Smith out there with Jones, and it's Caruso in at the point. And for Charlotte, Aaron Baines out there with Bielitsa. And it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Dotson in at the 2. And for Las Vegas, Smith is out there with Jones. Then it's Jordan, and it's Caruso in at the 1. Banked in off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Baines. Over Jordan. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got the lead back up to 4 now for Charlotte. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Paul Millsap is checked in for Charlotte. Will Barton comes in for Tyler Johnson. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Obviously, the game is played with a more wide-open style now, Clark. Name a few old-school bigs who continue to make an impact.
Well, I like what Andre Drummond does. The big fella's a glass-eating machine. Still needs to refine his moves and shooting touch, but his athleticism and rebounding off the charts. Blake Griffin stand out as well. Highly skilled, very, very athletic. Steven Adams, obviously a big guy who plays an old-school game, rim protector, finisher, good hands, great strength. Dwight Howard, you know, he's on the backside of his career, but you think about what he was able to do in his prime as a shot blocker, rebounder, finisher. He's got some old-school qualities as well.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. LeVert the pass to Baines. Barton surveying the floor. Pass to Bjelica. Those three-pointers off the mark. Bjelica's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Friday, then on Monday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Jordan against Barton. Pass to LeVert. The stupendous finish in traffic. LeVert's got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Will Barton. Las Vegas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
It's one of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That one is off.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And working, having themselves line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Passes to LeVert. Takes it from 10. It's deflected. Bjelica with the bucket. Bjelica's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Smith fires from way outside. Las Vegas again missing. Barton outside, down low, Millsap, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Charlotte lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
And, you know, these second-round picks that sometimes emerge as outstanding players, Will Barton, a case in point. As a matter of fact, he can give you the handbook for being an outstanding second-round pick because he's really pretty good at just about everything you need to do on the basketball court.
So for Las Vegas. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Charlotte.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And talking about Barton, you look at the body type, the game that he plays, Clark, well built for the modern era of pro basketball.
Yeah, especially since he's added some strength, Kevin. He can guard 1 through 3. You can't push him around as much as you once could. And, of course, this guy does not lack for confidence.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Millsap kicks to Bialica. Back to Millsap. Now the pass to Bialica. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the right iron. Las Vegas trails by 10. Here's Fox. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Fox has got 12 points in the game. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Barton, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Bialica. Buries it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Baines kicks to Barton. Here's LeVert, covered by Mitchell. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. And now it's Giles running. He can go all the way. And he makes that one. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Pass to LeVert. He kicks to Baines. To the middle. And stolen by Chris. One-on-one here. Feeds it to Fox. Passes it to Giles. Mitchell outside. Makes it off the glass. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Las Vegas?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Charlotte leading by 4. That's tipped. Barton against Fox. Millsap kicks to Bialica. Barton from outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact a game at both ends.
And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He put a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Boy. I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Dotson, covered by Mitchell. Layman kicks to Millsap. 5 on the clock. Dotson the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Millsap. Barton against Fox. Back to Millsap. And stolen by Chris. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Mitchell wide open. And another three for Las Vegas. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Outside Millsap. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Charlotte making a switch here. Johnson's check in.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
There's the pass to Jokic. Over Giles. Johnson kicks to Jokic. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. Also, the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for him.
And he's had excellent performance overall from the field.
Layman pass to Johnson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
From outside, off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. They've held a 12-point lead early. Johnson kicks to Jokic. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got 17.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Las Vegas trails by 4. Here's Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Free throw good, Fox. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Charlotte leading by 3.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
Puts it up from 17. And the shot no good, a bit short. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Long range from the inbound. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte ending the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He ended up with 17 points and a monster amount of rebounds. He's been playing extremely well lately. and making some new highlights for us already in this one. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Tyler Johnson. Jokic is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Will Barton, and it's LeVert in at the 2. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
The defensive instincts of Fox, man, scrapping and clawing for every steal he can get. Great speed with his hands and feet.
Charlotte leading by 3. Johnson finds Jokic. Back to Johnson. Inside, here's Millsap, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Las Vegas. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, you look at Paul Millsap, very versatile. I mean, he's thought of as a 4-man, but he can play the 3. He can also be a small ball 5, so I would call him like a 3.75, which gives you a lot of flexibility if you're coaching it.
Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Charlotte lead. And talking about Millsap, he didn't start out this versatile. He worked on his game. We saw it year after year, and he's made it happen.
Yeah, he was a bit of a lump of clay who had great rebounding skills. Now he's kind of chiseled himself off into a terrific all-around player. Ball handling, shoots the 3, excellent footwork, passes better. That's why it took him so long to play in his first All-Star game, but when he got to that first one, he actually got to a couple more, too.
Kicks to Jones. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Johnson in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Barton passes to Jokic to the inside, and it's slammed in by Millsap.